dating back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levon Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Tennessee Titans and the San Francisco 49ers. Sideline. There's head coach Brian Callahan. His guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year. Losers of 5 of their last 7. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Scott, Brock Hewell with you. Hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. They're led up by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
They're going play action. It's Murray. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49ers side.
It's a gain of 9 yards.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. He's going for it himself. This gets the 1st and more. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Titans, first down. 1st and 10.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
The give on 2nd to Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Miller on the stop.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Titans have a first.
Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Dylan Laube on the return. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by a former #1 overall pick back back in 2015. He's now approaching his 100th career NFL starts. Jameis Winston.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you recharge so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Jukes away from one. It's a textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Titans and Kyler Murray set to take over. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Motioning the tight end left. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like when you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape. It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Kyler looking to throw. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. He's got it at the 24. And he dodged the tackle. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. On the play fake, Winston. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Working from the gun. Here's Winston. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
That's his man. That's their rookie from Oregon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard
On the handoff, here's Scatterberry. Oh, he put it in the spin cycle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Winston now off the play fake. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Driving forward with Scatterbo. He'll stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jake Elliott's on now to attempt this field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Titans and Kyler Murray set to take over. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff in the run.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 13-0 lead. Lad McConkey with a touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Sanders all set to send it away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll go play action. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Running with Scatterbo. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 29. And the 49er first down.
Scatterbo now from the gun. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jalen Moore. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, first and 10. Play action now, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that, Cole. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, here's Murray. A quick slant, here's McConkey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
And the Titans, first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Titans.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Titans are leading so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They send him left out of the slot. First and 10, it's Pollard. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Now Murray on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
All right, to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Getting out to his left.
Tyler Murray on the scramble.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. The 49ers and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. And even though he's only a rookie, he's played like a seasoned veteran this year. Right now, he's the guy who, if the season ended this instant, would be going home with that Offensive Rookie of the Year award. On first down, this is Scadaboo. He'll cobble together a yard there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Going right back to Scadaboo. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
Scadaboo here on the toss. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 29-yard gain. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Here's Scadaboo. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. The run on first at second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Winston to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing Scatterbill here on the ground. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Winston looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Winston. Got a man, that's McCoy. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up
They're going to throw out of the gun. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. And now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Titans and Kyler Murray set to take over. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a microwave.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Murray on 3rd down. Got his man. Thomas has it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
It's a gain of
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for the Titans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Another run here for Pollard on 2nd down. Escapes a defender. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They get 6 and a first down as well.
And the Titans first down. It's a gain of 6. And a
Zone read here. They give to Pollard. Through the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Titans first down. 1st First and 10.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. From the gun, it's Murray. Pass is cut at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pollard on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he's got it. It's in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 2nd quarter lead. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 14.
Sanders all set to send it away. Laube with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The 49ers and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Here's Winston, 1st and 10. Dump-off caught by his back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
On the carry, this is Scadaboo. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Winston to throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A gain of 12 yards. And the 49er first down.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. That's completed right side. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside,
and he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Designed look for Murray. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that takes them to 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45.
Murray to throw. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Kyler to throw. Now he takes it. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Throwing here, Murray. He's stepping up and takes off for this one.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They'll go. It's Pollard. And he won't even come close to getting back to the line here. No shot at converting. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume Brock 1 play remaining in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the 3rd quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that hard work, Scott. These 2 teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Laube with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The 49ers and running back Cam Scatterboot trotting back out there. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now it's Scatterboot. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboot. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
Down at the 35-yard.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working from the gun, here's Winston. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Terrence Ferguson, the intended target. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Michael Dixon.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1 that time. The defense was all over a tremendous pursuit to come backwards.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's got it, complete to Downs. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Tennessee.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Kyler throwing here. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd.
To the air on 3rd and long. Lofts it deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Driving forward, it's Scattergood. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Air it out on 3rd. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball, you think about them through the years, they trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
31-yard line.
The Titans and wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. New set of downs for him from the 31. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
They're not going to get him an inch on his 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. The 49ers and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Running with Scadaboo. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
The 15-yard line.
Here's Winston to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
And the 49er.
On the ground, it's Scadaboo. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stop made by Braden Fisk. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. This is Scadaboo, left side. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. On third down, here's Winston. Quickly to Watson. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
It goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Brings up second and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll step up, and there he goes. And into this line he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up third down.
And this is third down.
Here's Murray. That one's good to McConkey. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Titans.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Titans first down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Titans first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Murray. Throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. From the gun, it's Murray. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Sanders sends it through, and they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx it.
Sanders all set to send it away. Laube with the return. Making some progress here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Winston. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Throwing is Winston. Outside, Ferguson's got it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
9. Long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Titans and Kyler Murray set to take over. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. The tight end in motion now. They give on 2nd to Pollard. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for the Titans. 1st down.
Right back to Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll throw 3rd and long. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Kyler. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throw here, 3rd down. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Working near his goal line. Scoring here for Scatterboo. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At
the Scatterboo here on the ground. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Sherwood on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 18.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a 1-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Justin Simmons.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Punting unit out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Jukes away from one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Titans and Kyler Murray set to take over. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? 1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, a run with Pollard. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans have the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action now. Murray. Escapes the pocket. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end, motioning right. Off the play action, here's Murray.
The 39-yard line.
Brought in downfield by Gesicki. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Titans first.
They give to Pollard from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He just keeps fighting McConkey. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game.
49ers 21.
Sanders all set to send it away. Laube with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Here's Winston, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Working from the gun, here's Winston. Short pass brought in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Number 44, Cam Scalaboo. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 11.
We'll air it out on 3rd. Gets me to the right side by Nakua. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Working now from the gun. Pulled in by his back, Scalaboo. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Sticking to the air here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
On the throwaway. Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Murray on 3rd down. He's got Gesicki complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down, Titans.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Break the huddle. It's second down now. Again, it's Hampton. He hits the opening for about 9 yards, but still third down coming up. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. On the counter, it's Hampton. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Titans with a 10-point advantage. 4th down, and Brian Callahan and this offense are going for it. Trying with Hampton. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
First down. 1st and goal, Tennessee.
Tyler with a chance to run it here. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.